And that's one of the things I love about Bird the most, bro. Like, can't nobody question his love for the game. Can't no single person question is he giving it his all. Can't no person question none of that when it comes to Larry Bird, bro. For him to be playing through some of the things that he's playing through, bro. Like a back problem, back pain is not nothing light, bro. Your back is one of the main functioning things on your body, bro. If your back hurt, you don't feel like doing squat. Damn sure not playing no intense, full-length basketball game versus the best players in the world with back problems. You can't question that man's greatness, man. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Damo Love Sportsman. I'm back again with another reaction video. You could take a wild guess if you checked out any of my other videos already. Y'all already know who I'm bringing, Larry Bird. I told y'all today is a Larry Bird day. I made it official. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to check out a lot of Larry Bird videos today. I may have a Shaq video coming with, you know what I'm saying, to balance it out with that. But for the most part, today gonna be a Larry Bird day, man. We got the best Larry Bird versus arrogant showboat story ever told. I love these Larry Bird stories. I'm trying to get in tune with them. Y'all seem to love them, so I'm gonna keep pushing them out for y'all, man. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. If you love sports, this is the place for you. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. It's free 99. Hit that thing with that three-piece Mike Tyson combo, man. That leg, thigh, and that biscuit. Go ahead and do that for your boy right now. But without further ado, let's get right into this video, man. Yes, sir.
A person's making a look at him.
Out of all of the times where Larry Bird trash talked and dominated an opponent, Chuck Person was one of the few players that stood toe-to-toe with Larry Bird and actually held his own.
It started my rookie year, and first time I touched the ball, my very first game, he said, "Shoot the ball, rookie. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it." I said, "Okay, I'll shoot it." Wow, like that, and it went in. And I said, "Don't ever tell me to shoot the ball. I shoot it every time." And from then on, it's been a battle in the last 6 years.
Person uses that right arm to get Bird out of the way, and then he drains it, and then he talks to Larry. Trent, Person for three. We're tied up. And he's jawing with Larry Bird again. Person wants the ball against Larry Bird. Count it. The first Indiana lead. Listen to the crowd. He'll pull out and shoot a three. Watch him. Here it goes. That'll be good. It is the Person show.
And when they faced off in the first round of the 1991 playoffs, their underrated rivalry was an intense.
If I'm not mistaken, he pushes McHale, and he's gone. He's gone. Thompson is gone.
Physical. Hard-fought battle of will.
Chuck Person's doing a little talking to Bird now. And now they're bumping. And he's back to talking, and so's Larry Bird. Person. And when he talks, he walks.
And with the series tied 2 games apiece, Larry Bird in the 5th and deciding game gave us one of the most iconic moments in NBA history.
It is one of in the Bird lore, it is one of the top 5 incidents that he did that might have been the last great moment.
Marv, the mood of the Celtics could be described as confident. In fact, this is the 10th deciding game of a playoff series Larry Bird has been involved in. By the way, the condition of his lower back injury remains the same, expecting to play about 40 minutes through.
Because Larry Bird started the game off hot, you couldn't tell that he was battling a severe back injury and was in a lot of pain.
Larry Bird at this point in his career is now squeezing to the end. It's a ceaseless struggle to get healthy enough to play.
Larry Bird did not play the final 7 games of the season as he decided to sit out and see if he could get his back ready for the playoffs. His back was day to day, and no one knew if he would be able to play in the series.
I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to feel Thursday or Friday. It's just wait and see. It's a game that we're playing right now, and hopefully I'll be prepared to play every game.
I remember walking in the locker room, and I saw Larry before the game, and I said, "How you feeling?" "I'm okay, I guess." Well, he wasn't okay. Guy could barely put his pants on.
He spent the night at the hospital in traction, so he had to be in just unbelievable pain.
Man, that's one of the things I love about Bird the most, bro. Like, can't nobody question his love for the game. Can't no single person question is he giving it his all? Can't no person question none of that when it comes to Larry Bird, bro. For him to be playing through some of the things that he's playing through, bro. Like a back problem? Back pain is not nothing light, bro. Your back is one of the main functioning things on your body, bro. If your back hurt, you don't feel like doing squat. Damn sure not playing no intense, full-length basketball game versus the best players in the world with back problems. You can't question that man's greatness, man. That's what I love about him the most, bro. I forever stamp he's the toughest player to ever play the game of basketball, bro. The toughest. The toughest, man. A close second, in my opinion, may be Allen Iverson. A close second. Because y'all, as we all know, Allen Iverson done dealt with a lot of injuries as well. That man done hurt almost every part of his body. But Larry Bird got that title, man, for sure. You got to do nothing but respect that.
For Larry Bird.
Bird putting his shoulder down that time, actually trying to create off the dribble, which is unusual with the bad back that he has.
As Larry Bird carried the Celtics to a lead in the first half, while already in excruciating back pain. To make matters even worse, with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, Larry Bird took one of the nastiest falls of his career.
Right now, Larry Bird with 12, and the Celtics lead by 7. 4.5 remaining in this first half. Bird had it knocked away by 7. Power shot recovery. Brown is down, and he's hurt.
As Bird goes after the loose ball to try to save it, he does in fact get it, keeps it in play, but he paid for it, struggling right now to get up.
It was a thud when he hit that floor. You heard that boom. The breath went out of that building because they thought that, that was it.
What went through my mind, just hope it wasn't anything too serious. Obviously, if there was something wrong with me anytime you see Larry Bird walks off the court. Something seriously got to be wrong.
Larry Bird's face hit the floor so hard that he knocked himself unconscious for a few seconds. He left the game with a concussion and had a broken bone in his face. And with the Celtics leader out of the game, Chuck Person and the Indiana Pacers smelled blood.
Don't think the fact that Larry Bird is in the locker room right now isn't helping the Indiana Pacers pick up their level of intensity. They smell it right now. They know the leader is not on the floor. Someone needs to step up now for Boston and take over in Larry.
Did Buddy just lose the ball on a wide open fast break by himself? Oh, them boys was all out of whack. Oh my goodness, what the hell? That was crazy.
Larry Bird's absence. And Chuck Person with 20 points. The first time this afternoon the Pacers have had a lead.
Well, you're right. Chuck Person was a real force, and there was a lot of back and forth going on.
Person for 3. Yes. From straight away.
And Larry bangs his head on the floor.
I know.
Bang, boom. Has to leave the game. It looks like the ship's going to sink, and we're going to go home in the first round.
Person from downtown. What a shot by Chuck Person. And he gets the treatment from the crowd as he reacted. Indiana with a 3-point lead.
And the cameras are on Larry emerging from the locker room, coming down the corridor. The cavalry is arriving. The crowd sees him. They go berserk.
And here comes Larry Bird. And Uncle William is covered by Robert Parrish.
Concussion and a broken bone in his face, and he came back.
I got the sense the Pacers were stunned to see him there, and that they thought, holy what's going to happen now?
Throughout this timeout, they have been standing and cheering since Larry Bird made his way from underneath the tunnel from the Boston locker room. He went out with 4:23 remaining in the second after taking the fall, and he is back in the ball game. Reggie Miller's shot rebounded by Bird, who whips it down to Lawrence.
I've never met an athlete that would play with pain the way he does, and an athlete that's so highly self-motivated as Larry Bird.
people's pain threshold are different. Some guys will dislocate a finger and go ahead and play with it. Some guys can dislocate a finger and be out 6 weeks. I think it's just something within your body that some guys have a good pain threshold and some don't. But to me, you know, I was just so glad I got the NBA and made it. I didn't want some little injury messing up my whole season, so I tried to play through it.
Bird with the step on Shrep.
When Larry returned, the Celtics went from losing by 3 points to winning by 13 points in a matter of minutes.
But they come right back at you. Bird on the reverse, and it counts.
I think it's really a mental thing that, you know, Larry's on the court now. Hey, now we got our leader back. We got a big option here we can go to down the stretch during the game, and you know, he's just a big emotional lift when he's on the court too.
3-point play for Bird. Bird ahead of the field. And it's the Celtics by 13.
The fans at that point wouldn't let the team lose because of what Larry was doing.
Sanders at 6'6", giving away 3 inches to Bird, who's trying to post him up through the foul.
Bird, who does the bulk of the work on the defensive boards, is always looking down the floor and just gets it out over the top of Reggie Miller. And he's going to lead this group with a little bit of emotion, and then also by taking it strong to the basket, showing them how it's to be done.
Through all of the pain and injuries, Larry Bird came back and led this Celtics team to a victory, proving that there's a big difference between being a good player and being the greatest of all time, because today's players just aren't built like they used to be.
Mike, rarely do you see this kind of emotion from Larry Bird.
Well, but Larry Bird is answering the challenge put forth to him by Chuck Person and the Indiana Pacers, and he's letting it all hang out today.
I'm talking about today's player. When you look at Larry in that game, and Bob Hill says he's coming back and be ready for him, would today's player come back in a game like that? Now with load management, where agents and managers are saying you got to take care of your body and your product. And it's true, you know, I mean, your body is your livelihood.
Yeah.
You know, I remember Jordan playing with 104-degree temperature.
Yeah.
A courageous, classic performance by the flu-ridden Michael Jordan.
Larry, we just talked about that game, you know. With
Isaiah Thomas against the Lakers in 88, 25-point period on a bad leg.
He's got to be hurting and limping. Thomas goes up, and Isaiah Thomas having an incredible period.
Yeah, so it's just, I don't know, maybe I'm being unfair, but that just isn't there anymore.
Boston 110, Indiana 96.
Now, that's true. That is one thing that I do highly dislike about today's league is it is definitely a lot of load management going on, bro, and it does not make no sense. It be people that it's not even hurt, and they just sit them out a game just because rest. Like I just seen, I don't know how long ago was it, if I'm accurate now, but it was a game that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA was sitting out. He wasn't hurt enough, they just said rest. And I look at it like this, bro. What if you got a long-time fan, bro, and that was the only game, they don't really have that much money, and they spent their last to just to come see you. And somehow, some way, that game that you're rested is the game that they decided to come to. Imagine how that fan will feel. I can't afford these tickets all the time. The one time I actually can you know what I'm saying, spare a little change to actually go see my favorite player play in real life, he's not playing. And it's not because he's hurt. It's not because anything like that. It's because he needs rest. You gotta look at it from that standpoint too, man. That's not what's up, bro. All that load management, bro. You can play, get your ass up and play, bro. You don't get paid to sit down and look good with your jewelry. We know y'all rich. We don't give a damn about that. We know y'all rich, bro. Y'all just be trying to sit there and look like IG models. Get your ass up. If ain't nothing wrong with you, we go play. Like, I don't understand that, man.
4 minutes gone by in the fourth. Bird again ends up on the floor, and he was pushed by Person.
Person stepping up with the blind screen right in the area that Larry Bird doesn't need in the middle of the back.
Yeah, I thought that shit was perfect.
Bird. Yes.
Pretty sure ain't no secret that Larry.
I think 4 or 5 years you'll think back about what he did, or you'll just, you'll go that. I think it's one of those things that as the years go by, it'll become bigger and bigger and bigger.
Have defeated the Indiana Pacers. They won it in 5 to advance to the second round.
I already had a lot of respect for Larry Bird, but the way he played today, it's like the stuff you tell your kids about. And I told him at the end of the game, I've never seen anything like that.
Truly amazing, and it's courageous and all those other things. And he's the leader. He is the leader of the Celtics, and he will be until he retires.
I've known Chuck for a while, and we've always had run-ins, but it always seems like I get the last word.
Man, that was an amazing video, man. I already told y'all today was the Larry Bird day, so I know y'all gonna be seeing it too. Like, man, Damo uploading a lot of Larry Bird today. I don't know, man. I just woke up in a Larry Bird mood, man. I was thinking about it last night. I'm like, man, tomorrow I brought some folks a lot of Michael Jordan yesterday. I'm bringing them folks Larry today, man. And then I woke up and I was like, yeah, it's a Larry Bird day for sure. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. If you love sports, this is the place for you. Make sure y'all smash that like button, man. It's free 99 and it helps your boy out tremendously. You feel me? If you made it in the video, why not hit the like button? That means you enjoyed it. But it's your boy Damo Love Sports, and I'm out this thing, man. Peace.